Alrighty then, stand to my corners and welcome back to another episode of RogueTech as we get into the campaigns of Coppertop's Cannoneers. Hello everybody, how are we all doing? Harvin Carr is subscribed at Tier 1. They've been with us for 3 months on a 2-month streak. Let's send out a little bit of love that way. After all, we are here to love each other and have a good time all around. So if you have any Urban Mech emotes, you need to be spamming them in chat to support the people who support the channel, like Harvin Carr. Longwood, sorry to hear that you're feeling bad. Hopefully today will be an uplifting day of spirits rather than the abject nightmare that was Wednesday. Yeah, the Flash is a little too intense, if I'm completely honest. I may end up changing it because it's so intense, and it's green and blue, which is, I have been told, very bad colors to be combining. So we'll end up seeing how long that can go. Hello, Stormwind. Stormwind, of course, the feature pilot on Wednesday. We love you so much, Stormwind. I can do the thing. Oh, that's actually a pretty good heart. I'm pretty proud of myself. I haven't practiced that. Now can I see the atlas? You can see one atlas. Actually, no, I don't think I have any atlases in this particular mission because I decided not to attempt to repeat the utter abject horror of what ended up happening on Wednesday, and instead I'm going budget lands at low price and selling whatever else we end up needing to in order to make up the difference. We have one Savant for Wednesday. Wow, that was a rough run. And then it crashed at the end, which was the worst part. Like, because it's so unsatisfying, because you go through that 3-hour-long odyssey and you're just about to win, and then the game crashes. And it's like, really? Like, at least allow me, like, some consolation for the absolute pain of you ripping my heart out. Now I have to put that thing back in and duct tape it together, and that's never fun. Thanks, sadly, it's Chronicles of Slash, or worse from day to day. I appreciate the message. Well, I hope whatever good wishes I can send will come your way as well. So we have a lot to get done here. Mainly we're going to be showing up. We're going to be blowing people up. So let's switch on over to the battle cam, where we can see more of the lovely stuff instead of, my gigantic face and the trees behind me. Still haven't decided on what kind of background I want to put back there. Something ironically funny or something stupid, the fun. Oh, good. So they are, of course, on this hilltop over here with a little reinforcement back here. I think that's how this map works, because I don't want to get pincered again. The last time we got pincered, it was nightmarish, so we would like to avoid that. We're only dropping 4 mechs and 4 vehicles this time, because we're trying to keep it light, and hopefully people won't die. So, let's rock and roll. So regarding the Free Oslog Republic, are they fans of taking fingers from smart-arse mercenaries? I don't know. Taking fingers from mercenaries? That does not seem quite like them. Gotta fix these a little bit more. There we go. My green screen is now too small for the massive amount of camera that you guys get to see now, so it has to be adjusted much, much more carefully. Otherwise, you can see it in the corner, like right over there, and it's gonna drive me nuts. Just stay nice and steady. Don't do nothing. Beautiful. Let me kill your whole vehicle, Lance, and all the mechs and weapons you care about, then crash just to resolve the mood. Exactly! It's like, what? We're previewing the simulated footage. Yes, now we know what they can and cannot accomplish. However, it does look like we did not run into anybody on this one, so let's just get moving. We've got Little Tommy and, of course, Omniscience Glory for the heavy firepower. Then we brought Rubik's Cube and Achilles to do sort of our skirmishing work, and then, of course, a pair of Ifrits followed up by some artillery vehicles. That way we have a nice little spread. It's a cheap lance. It's only about 350,000 C-bills, which we're only making 1.2-ish, so that's kind of necessary. Hello, Otto. Welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you in a while. How you been? We have located a grasshopper. Many have had misconceptions. Oh, I don't know what... Yeah, there may be a story about them taking fingers, but I am not currently aware of it. I'm not super familiar with the practices of the Free Oslog Republic when it comes to taking prisoners, aside from the interim government, which may differ from the norm. We're going to throw a Warlord. We're going to open up nice and strong here. Hit with the Follow the Leaders for that 60% accuracy. He may have an AMS. I don't care if he does, because I'm about to fire enough firepower into him that it probably won't matter. Could have thrown fire into the fest. It would have been fun. Probably no mech foo. I mean, the only, like... There's, like... Will you stop? It's the green screen. It's practically against my chair. The only mechs that we have are not really designed for, like, close quarters combat. So we may have some difficulty in that matter. We're going to zip on forward with some Gila choppers. Is there seriously only one dude? Like, I'm totally okay if there is. I just would like to know that a little bit in advance. A more curated team is also being deployed to this particular mission. That way, things will hopefully go a little bit better with us. Although the grasshopper did manage to defeat me in initiative and decided not to move. which I can only expect that the game is attempting to apologize, and I have one thing to say to the game. I am not accepting apologies at this time. So, never mind, the game decided that he was going to take that and throw it away. Been tired a lot lately? Yeah, it goes like that, don't it? He shot the Ifrit in the nose. It's like, what the heck? Ow! Oh my god. What is this thing packing?
My armor's getting stripped off.
What? This ballistic is like a Gauss rifle or a heavy Gauss rifle even. He did 86 damage with that shot. Which, oh, you may actually have a Gauss fire control system. And I would be a gigantic fan of that. Little Tommy is actually not going to be able to engage anybody here because Little Tommy's gun is not known for its capability of not blowing up the city block. So we're going to have to be careful. Gauss, yes, it is Gauss. I would like to have this grasshopper, you know, chopped up before all hell breaks loose. What is my actual accuracy if I'm just standing here on a direct fire shot? 30%? What? Okay, I call ultra shenanigans now because that is some bull. He missed both shots. It's Mjolnir, a hero Grassy. Oh. No, the MJ, of course. I should have realized it in advance. So a lot of my units are not designed for this kind of close quarters combat. We were much more set up for a longish range skirmishing type mission, and that apparently is not going to be what we're going to be able to pull off today. Instead, we're going to be nice and close to an enemy that I can't fire airburst at because I've got two friendlies on top of it, and I can't fire a long time at because I got people next to him. So it's going to be up to Rubik's Cube to end this sorry excuse for a battle, and I don't know if I can get him into the right position to do it. But that ought to be safe enough. And hey, he may accept some fire. That's actually reasonable accuracy. Unfortunately, he's showing the wrong side, which will, well, reduce the overall oomph of what it is I can do to him. And we learned not to shoot arty near areas. Yes, there was that. There was that absolute travesty. I am in range for medium lasers. How hilarious is this?
Copy that.
We did not hit with anything useful or important, so that is extra sad.
Negative.
Little Tommy, it just doesn't have a shot. No. Why? Gonna come over here and just chill, I guess. I am very confused as to where the enemy actually is because, like, it doesn't make any sense to me. We gotta back up. Actually, do we have to back up? Can we continue to push forward and be, like, stupid aggressive? I mean, theoretically. I picked up the reinforcement lance somewhere around here that I still don't quite see. I kind of want to just cook it. What's my shutdown chance here? No shutdown chance. We just have negatives to stuff. Do I have a higher damaging shell, or is it just the... No, it's just the incendiaries. Okay, enjoy. This is probably going to kill you. Got him! All right, Mjolnir is down. Hello, Urando! Welcome to the street. Glad to have you with us.
Took a hard hit there.
What? By what did you take a hard hit for? These Ifrits are friendly fire magnets. It's killing me. Literally, it's killing my mechs. They're dying here. That is no bueno. Let's get a little bit of scouting going out. Apparently our scouts are incapable of actually detecting anything, and so that is a little concerning. This Ifrit will, of course, fly a little bit of a dog leg on this one. I don't want him to go directly in after him. After all, he's already pretty badly damaged. Derek versus the Grasshopper. An Ifrit isn't a mech, though. Yes, this is true. What about it? A little confused. I think Punisher would say otherwise. Punisher's dead. He has been killed for crimes against humanity. Actually, no, his campaign ended successfully, I might add, with UAC-20s being slung at people left, right, and center. It was beautiful. Little Tommy, you should theoretically... Oh, no, you don't, because you're short-ranged. Short-ranged as hell. Yeah, you don't have a shot, but you are giving me sensors. We got a Hollander over here, a Rapier, and a Hellhound. How cute. I also have a Hellhound. My Hellhound is probably better than your Hellhound. Both of them. Ifrit now using his point defense systems to completely obliterate that incoming weapon salvo, so we have that under control. More or less Rubik's Cube. Prepare for a long-range bombardment. You're not really designed for it, but I'm going to accept it. Mr. Moon Prime! Apparently 18 years, but no, he's been with us for 18 months. That's a year and a half, people. So send out your heartbeats, all of you, or your mech emotes, if you prefer. Like, if you want to send out a boom bee or something, or, like, a duck, you can do that. We have, like, 5 emotes to pick from, because of the way that the game works. One of my ultra cannons is jammed, because of course it is. Oh wow, Longwood Geek is gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community. We got Sir Alaric, Old Gamer, Mike, KDV Vader, McCorb, and Rascally99. So you said they were friendly fire magnets and it was just, and was destroying your mics. Okay, I get it. Colloquially, I mean, gonna sound even more harpies because come on, people, like that was huge. Another 5 subs coming in to help us out with the things. I just really wish that would stop waving around because I'm not like really against it. I kind of am. There's nothing I can do otherwise. Like you see the corners and it's painful. Next, light carrier. Probably doesn't have the range. Yeah, light carrier is not exactly designed fully for that, unfortunately. They are very much a mid-range fire support. My chaparral, on the other hand, should have no such problems and will blow things up as my chaparral determines. Because my chaparral can do whatever the heck it wants. It's proper artillery for once. Which means we're focusing on the Hollander, I suppose. Or we're just going to start dropping big missiles on him. Oh, that was dead on. Not bad. So far, the stream has been gifted 18 subs this week. That's pretty impressive. There's more gifted subs this week than there are people in the channel. So share! Oh, right, I didn't actually send out my alerts. I should probably do that. As soon as I, like, set up for bombarding people, we will do exactly that. Because I have been foolish. Target the Hollander. See if you can't knock him over. You just gotta get close-ish. Alright. See. Let's see. Go to this. Copy this. I just wish it didn't cut out the sound. I know there's a setting for it, and I have it unchecked, unfortunately. Take 2. Oh, crashes. Liz. No, that would be dumb. Take 2 for twinsies, atlases. Bracket, RogueTech, bracket. There we go. And Discord does not suggest any replacements for twinsies, which means Discord needs to have a larger thing. As we send out all love. There we go. And last one. Beautiful. Okay, now we have sent out to the masses. Everybody has been informed about exactly what it is going on. Got an alert through Discord? Yes, good. But I mean, I actually also send out alerts to other Discords because I am clearly some kind of glutton for punishment. All right, chill that mech out, get it back under control so we can actually do things. This is the damage different, which I don't want to get too close to the enemy just yet. So we are going to continue to sort of zip around until they're actually engaged. The other one may actually go right on in because I was so hoping I could take care of that Hollander. Oh, it's the Pirate Rack 20 Hollander. That's hilarious. I got an alert on Twitch on time for the first time in a long time. Nice. Yeah, a couple of people in the last stream were also noticing that their Twitch alerts actually went out properly. And they were amazed, as was I. We're going to set up right here, and I'm going to just continue to bombard this Hollander because he deserves it, and because that rack is scary. Oh, dead on again. This Hollander has just been perfectly aimed by all of my artillery. Probably get a couple from Blaze Discord. There is that. What exactly is it going? Hopefully it's not going to be hit too hard. Also, it is free to take damage, so I'm kind of happy about that. I guess we're flying right up into the Hollander and seeing how unsteady you are. I'm going to guess pretty unsteady, given the 70% accuracy. And I could throw Bomb Rack Infernos onto it. What's the rest of what we're dealing with? Raven, Hunchback, and Hellhound. No idea what anybody's got, except I do know he's got the rack. I don't think the Inferno rounds are worth it. He's too light of a design. There, nailed him. Apparently he also did... Oh, there it is. For once, I got it in the first 10 minutes of the stream. Normally get them about an hour later. Got myself a Master Summoner Super Heavy today. Nice. Hollander must have a target on him for us to get 2 direct hits in a row. I know. It's so beautiful. I'm not complaining, but I'm very happy. Slow walk forward. Take aim at Hollyman and see if we can knock him over. Oh, dead on, and right behind him. The fact that he is still standing is a bit of a miracle of science at this point. So we're just going to continue on this path. I'm going to use the forest for cover and just continue my march because I don't think he can resist me. Although the accuracy when he's unstable like that, being at 30-something%, is actually kind of depressing. Over you go. Over on your back. You're done now. Looks like we're actually in range for a little light artillery as well. So we'll be able to get a little bit of work done on that. I assume you have open... Yeah, you have open center torso. Aim, CT, switch on to airburst, you're good, and let it rip. CPU's turned to be on its back. Yeah, I know. Although we actually didn't fall over that much on Wednesday. We failed to hit things a lot, but we didn't quite fall over very often. I think it was 1 time or 2 times when an actual trip occurred. But the first enemy mech in the reinforcement lance is destroyed. Of course, the Hollander is probably the next biggest threat because it's a Hellhound, which again, nearly perfect accuracy. That was beautiful. I will take every bit of advantage off of that as I can grab. I am not certain what the other Hunchback is, and I want to be very gun-shy about getting anywhere near it because of that fact. But the Hellhound I feel a little more safe about. Ooh, yeah, this is a proper clan Hellhound too. So we're dealing with clan LBXs and some pretty nasty weapon systems. So we're going to want to take control of him as soon as we can. Otherwise, we're going to be on the receiving end of a lot of those nasty weapons, and nobody quite wants that. Sure, shoot. These weapons don't have recoil, so you may as well fire. Except the Atlas. I think it only fell over once. The redhead child fell over a few times by itself. Oh, I know it missed a whole bunch of times, but I didn't remember it falling. But then again, my mind has partially blocked that entire, like, existence from memory because, oh my god, was it suffering. There was nothing but suffering, and all were in pain. A little bit. Where I'm doing important stuff and not playing solitaire. There we go. Next, Rubik's Cube is going to not be able to. I really don't have a follow-up on the Hellhound, unfortunately. All of my shots are indirect, so I guess I'm going to engage that Raven because it'll give me the best chance of actually hitting things. Very solid hits on that Raven already, so we're actually doing quite a bit of good work on him. I still do want to focus the Hellhound. I just don't want him to get away. You know? I want to make sure this Hellhound is well controlled, even with a 4% accuracy. Oh, wow. Our scatter die today are clearly blessed, because I do not know how he is still alive after that. All right, we're going to come over here. I need Jet Booster on for maximum jet boost. I actually don't know how fast this moves. I've never used it. Need Annihilators to Atlas? I mean, technically I can build Atlases out of Annihilators. Whew, 7. I can get up to 7 evasion if I want it. I'm not going to because I'm going to flip right around. I'm going to aim at the back of you. I would fire a light AC-20, but it has jammed because I'm using caseless ammo, which is garbage, by the way, in case anybody was wondering. But I am setting the Hellhound on fire, which I think was a good plan. On Messiah's Glory, you will also follow up on that Hellhound since he is in total barbecue mode, and I would like to avoid taking damage from Mr. Barbecue. Bad. Okay, so luck's catching up with this. This S heavy is an Omni. Oh, your summoned are super heavy. Was this dream was a bad dream this year? Oh no, he got an explosive pot on my effort. No. Wait, off of 6 evasion. Jeez, accuracy. Okay, I'm here in all of my posturing. Why are you here? You have a brand new fiance. You should be attending to her hand and foot. Although I'm very happy to see her. By the way, E1 Welder just got engaged today. So, everybody clap. Everybody clap. Come on. I want to see something. Some happiness. So, if you guys want to retweet my tweet at LongwoodGeek on Twitter, I posted a recommendation to come here. Oh, thank you so much. Excellent. I appreciate it so much. Hellhound, maybe. Rapier, no. Yeah, we're hitting the Hellhound. We're like here. Of course we're hitting the Hellhound. And I will actually fire Flare. Flare is a good idea because it's nighttime. And the fire. The fire, it grows. I want to see more Urban make emotes, people. Come on. Come on. Give them the love. This is the man who has single-handedly, like, given half of you. He's given half of you, like, subscriptions to this, which is great.
Light damage, Commander.
Chaparral. Oh, the Mass Effect thing came out today, didn't it? That might also be a significant part of it. Since we are not, in fact, playing Mass Effect, we probably should be, but, I mean, I've played Mass Effect before. I don't need to play it again. I know, crazy and insane thinking. But I'm kind of chill about it, you know? Mass Effect came out yesterday, yeah, but everyone's still playing it then. It's in all of my YouTube recommendations. The Longwood Geek has gifted a tier 1 sub to Amarouz. Gifted 12 subs to the channel. More heartbeats. I wanted this chat just screaming with heartbeats. If you are not providing heartbeats, then provide ducks. Ducks versus heartbeats. You should actually make that a competition or something. Alright, I have a terrible shot on everybody. Bomb Inferno, Bomb Mines, maybe not Bomb Mines, because I am coming into this location. I'd rather not have to walk through my own mines. But I will set fire to half of the world. Oh, wow. One of those bombs took a significant chunk out of his left side, which I love it. My YouTube is full of Resident Evil 8 and Mass Effect. Oh, yeah, the Resident Evil Village thing. Yeah. I have a lot of really weird, like, titled videos for that, and it's like, wait, what? I unfortunately have not been keeping up with the hype of that game, so apparently there is this massive meme about that vampire person, which a little creepy, not gonna lie. But if people are having fun, then I'm pretty happy for them. Oh, of course I'm going to shoot it at you. You're unsteady. Okay, we hit the air target a little bit, but that'll knock over the hunchback. I'll work with it. Okay, we actually hit this one dead on. We try to run people. Everyone likes Mommy Dummy. I don't even want to respond to that. I'm good. I'm done. That is enough internet for today. Ready. Set up and... No, I need to follow up on him, unfortunately. As much as I really want to lay into the side of this Raven. Although, what do you got? You got 3 energy weapons left and you're missing half your torso. You know what? Kill the Raven. Kill the Raven. Perfect. Absolutely did. When we have funds, the Achilles needs an upgrade. Time to take the training wheels off. What, for the rate of fire PPCs? I don't know if you have the heat to handle it. There may be some difficulties there in terms of how much temperature you can actually handle. One of them's jammed though. We have accuracy mode, pretty decent. I will open fire, listen kills, of course. Actually, I don't need... it's a 2% bonus, so I can fire the litters. That way, if one of them hits, all of them hits. Science Reddits went out of their way to find out how much pressure she could put on you with a... I'm dying here. The graphics of MELE, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, got an upgrade, but the audio got messed up, skipping lines, early cuts, lip sync issues, sometimes audio loops, and then I think the AI got hit in its behavior. They like going in circles for some reason. Oh, that's a shame. Hopefully it's not that noticeable. Oh, the poor people. Hello, Mr. Hellhound. I have an AC-20 and several more mines, all with your name perfectly on them. Okay, we missed with the 80% accuracy, but we did hit with the majority of the bomb mines, and then he died. Good. It's very noticeable, unfortunately. Thoughts on Ion Raptors? I don't like them. I think they're vulnerable. I think that they have noted weaknesses that are easily exploitable, and I have exploited them many times. Although they do have some pretty hilarious meme loadouts, consisting of many, many, many light PPCs, which are funny, but not particularly effective. 951,000. That is not going to be enough. I am going to be 1 million in the hole at the end of this. We all know this, unfortunately. Oh, I'm so glad I got 2 LRM2s, or 2 LRM10s. That's exactly what I needed. Oh, my entire company was waiting on that build of the 2 LRM10s. Sometimes the random salvage that they give you is like, nope, screw you. Although, to be fair, there really wasn't anything aside from that Gauss rifle that I wanted. Because that Gauss rifle hit a lot harder than I figured it was going to. This payroll may bankrupt? I mean, not really. If I'm honest, I have been hyping up a little bit. I have plans to sell half the company. And then we will continue on. So basically a smaller dire start? Exactly. 38,699 for 5 days. I do not have enough people to turn that around into another mission, so I suppose we have to go shopping! Or rather, the opposite of shopping. Which is a bit of a depressing thing to be... Actually, before I do that... Hey, Steiner Black Market, what you got? Catapult parts, more catapult parts, Centurions, Chargers, Cyclopses, a Gauntlet! Gauntlet is basically the Bushwhacker, except Omni, which... oh, wait. Yeah, it's Omni. And has Torso Twist, which is the biggest problem that the normal Bushwhacker has. Bushwhackers do not have Torso Twist. This thing, in fact, has extended Torso Twist, so they overcompensated a little bit. Turek, are you going bankrupt again? I mean, the answer to that question may or may not be a yes or no. He's always going bankrupt if this happens. Yes. Well, it's fun going bankrupt. You get to watch the universe come at you very quickly. Thunderbolt parts. Hey, it's a Black Widow. I'd love a Black Widow. I mean, there's nothing really special about a Black Widow except that I think like a couple of extra ballistic hard points, but like other than that, Black Widows are pretty normal. Does have improved cooling jacket for PPCs, which would be pretty fun to cram in. New ultra autocannon's not happening. combat shield 8 tons. I have one. I want a 10-ton one. You got a 10-ton one, then you got a buyer in me. I will make it happen. A 2-ton hatchet. Maybe I could give like throwing weapons to the Atlas. Let's give a 2-ton hatchet, have him throw it at the enemy. That would be fun. Heatsink kit prototype. Ooh, but very expensive. Very expensive. Turret mount. Thank you. Thank you very much.
New equipment available.
May not have fully thought that through. But I mean, come on. It was a turret mount. You can't blame me. I have done nothing wrong. Thumper Inferno half-tons. Oh. Yeah, baby. We found the ammunition. We found the ammunition that we needed. More special thumpers. Recently, I was messing around with my mouse. And I have a side... Like, I've got a Razer Naga. So you've got the side push on your buttons. And it used to scroll really, really fast. And for some reason, it now scrolls incredibly slowly. And that makes me a very sad camper. We low on light Gauss rifle ammo. No, we're not. Because we have, like, a whole bunch of tons from the 8 or so light ultra Gauss rifles that we have. Thought he only sold 2? No. Hello, invitations. Or maybe he did. Aren't the Sun Spiders sold? The Sun Spiders, I believe, are sold. Fairly certain that I've sold off all my Sun Spiders. I have no mechs remaining. What I do need is heat, because I believe I have several standard fusion engines. Or not. Oh yeah, they're Inner Sphere XLs that I wanted to dump. Because I will not use them. I'm not foolish enough to utilize an Inner Sphere XL engine. That would be foolish, and I am not a foolish man. Oh, some days. 265 versus a 180. Nah, that's not going to help me. It's not going to help me at all. Other stuff that we may and or may not need. Oh, right. Mech Bay. Let's go sell those mech parts that I have no intention of ever using. By the way, here's our whammy. It will probably be a Twin Hag 30 for the giggles, and because the Gauss rifle weapon part looks really badass. I don't like it a lot. I am mistaken then? Yeah, we had 5 Sun Spiders. We've sold 4 of them. So all of the ammunition for we also had a rifleman with a Luger, and we sold all of that. So we have a lot of ammunition for light Gauss rifles now. Unit high, Hunchback. I have no interest in a Hunchback whatsoever. Do I not? Right, I am trying to buy cheaper not light, but like cheaper mechs in general. And vehicles, of course. I really don't want to sell any parts right now. Although, I just don't want to, I don't want a Hunchback at all. And a Fulcrum, what does a Fulcrum do? Yeah, boring to me. Sell. 256,000 Seables. What's the world come to? I can sell like mech parts for like chips, and yet when I try and sell a vehicle part, all the money in the world you could ever want. We are so close to actually being profitable. Don't make me sell things that I care about. Back to the store. I booted in RogueTech yesterday. I had a mission with elementals, and Hardgel reminded me of why I stopped last time. Whew, just gotta focus all the fire down. Eventually, they will explode. You just have to make sure that it's a lot of fire. Otherwise, they will just sit in there and laugh at you as they burn. Let's get rid of the Inner Sphere Large Laser. Give me energy weapons in general. UPCs. Oh, we're solvent. I sold a single large laser and we're solvent. Woo! Hello, humongous! Contracts are such weird mechs, you either love it or hate it or appreciate it from a long distance, mostly with alarms or Gauss. See, so the problem I have with Gauss rifles is just I've had too many, or not Gauss rifles, Hunchbacks is I've had too many of them. So they become boring. I have nothing like against, they're cool mech, but they are boring. Oh, those elementals can't even hit them. Oh, we got, loot boxes. Start of the month, they gave us a loot box. What do we got? We got another Hellhound. We got 2 Hellhound. Oh no, we have 2. So we did get Hellhound. We've got another Hag 30 because they hand these things out like chips. Got some Clan Heavy Pharaoh, some normal Pharaoh, triple medium improved heavy lasers. So we actually have quite a Savage Wolf and another Hellhound. Shrek becomes bored by 6. Doesn't everybody? Okay, with respect, like, I don't need it. I don't want it. The season 1.5. I know! They're just handing out mechs like candy. Oh, maybe I should put you in storage because the Hellhound's cheaper than the Scarjo. Like, price is becoming a major issue, and I'm just not feeling just not fielding Texas Red anymore because Texas Red is very expensive. Makes this help. What is the Savage Wolf? It is a 75-ton Mad Cat 2C. All right, send to storage. Send to storage. Ugh. Send to storage. They are stupid expensive to actually field. Savage Wolf is the client name for the Mad Cat Mark IV. Yeah. However you wish to describe it. Okay, we have Little Tommy. Oh, was I just full already and there was no room? There was no room! What are we currently working on? Achilles is 3 days, Romulus is 2, Arizona Ranger is 6. Arizona Ranger is fine, it's just a very expensive armor repair. Big Brother is 18. Big Thomas is 21. What was Big Thomas again? I feel like we put a Long Tom in it. Like proper Long Tom artillery. And Big Iron is a 3-day pass job. Okay, I'm throwing Big Iron up to the top again because Big Iron's cheap to field. And that's why I like him. So I picked up a barbecue, awesome. Let's say have some fun. 1 flamer, hotshot, and 6 plasma cannons later. 4 from the clan. With 2 weapon mount heat and 2 turrets at the torsos. It lights up mechs like they're in Pit of Hades. It's funny you should say that. Arizona Ranger is equipped with 6 clan plasma cannons. That is designed for ultimate barbecue. Bidding war. What do you want? All offers are minimum. So Tentacle Shogun has gifted to Mech 1164 from 19 subs to the channel, sending out the love. So folks, again, we are sending out our love, our urban mechs, our hartebees, or ducks, or other things. Apparently ducks have become very popular lately. I have been informed of this by my sister, that ducks are now super rad in. I'll trade for supplies. I don't know what supplies is going to be. Morale decreased by 5. What? I give you guys an arcade, a swimming pool, and you feel bad because I gave some produce to the local people? That's not nice. What about these local people? Alright, everybody's done. I've got 2 days until Arizona Ranger. I really want to field Arizona Ranger because Arizona Ranger is the perfect capture mech. Oh no! What happened to Big Iron? What did I do? Ducks. Indeed, ducks. I don't know why. It's a thing. Oh, you... Right. I was hoping that I would have a Gauss rifle by now. I do not have a Gauss rifle by now. No. Come back to me. Come back to me, all of my beautiness. I mean, I guess what I can do is I can go for throwing temporary parts for a heavy laser build. The heat efficiency goes to trash. Yeah, I can't manage that. That's just way too toasty. This is bad. I don't know how to resolve this problem. How much do ATMs weigh? 5 tons. Okay. ATM 9. I don't have another ATM 9, do I? Requires 1 additional slot. Because of course it does. I hate to do this because this is not an Omni-Mech. This is a long-term modification, which sucks. Wait, what? 3.5 tons, 5.5 tons. Weird. Go to the 12, see what happens. I need to find additional slots for it. Yeah, this is probably not gonna work out. I had a good start actually. Wait, what? Light Ultra Gauss Rifle is a Gauss Rifle? I mean, that is of a sort, maybe. Or an AC-20. Big Iron is not that fast. Oh yeah, I think we did talk about putting in a Luger. I'm not a huge fan of it, to be honest, but I mean, did the disaster from last stream stick? It did not. The whole game crashed, which sucked. They want ponies? Who wants ponies? Oh, the crew? They can't have ponies. We don't do that here. Light Ultra Sut Gauss Rifle. Ammunition, Gauss Rifles, Light Gauss Rifle Double. I require 1 additional slot. I can do that. Slot 2. So this will give you how many tons? So I have 40 rounds. That is enough Gauss fire for a lot of shooting. So we'll take our Light Gauss Double. Throw that in there. Still gives me 2 tons, which I can't quite fill with heavy lasers because I do not have spots for that. What would be 2? I could give myself a medium pulse laser. I mean, that might be the answer to my problem. It's a little bit weird to just throw a single medium pulse. No, I can't throw on X-pulses. They are too big. I require a... I'd love a medium improved heavy laser, but they're 2 slots. I've only got 1. So I require a... or a large laser. That's 4 tons. If I can find 2 tons to drop, which I don't have. Yeah, can't do that. Medium pulse laser. Medium pulse laser climb. Boom. There we go. It's beautiful. And by beautiful, I mean, oh my god, I'm going to be sick. Max out armor, ER large laser? I can't. Yank the turret and move the other Gauss to the arm? Heck no. This turret is amazing. This turret is giving me a +2 accuracy. This turret is more accurate than the arms. So, turret stays. This is the rule. Go up there at the top. We have no idea what we're going to do. Well, actually, no, we know exactly what we're doing. What am I even saying? We know exactly what this build is going to be. 2 tons of armor. I think he's mostly max on armor anyway. He's got a Hag 20. The Hag 20 is inferior. We look at that Hag 20 and we spit upon it. Because we happen to have 10 Hag 30s. That's just how we roll. So putting those on gives me not a whole heck of a lot of room for guns. But that's because there's nothing special in the engine. If I actually come around and throw on a proper engine on this sucker, like a Clan XL, I have 13 tons to do whatever the heck I want with. Yeah, medium heavies, you know exactly what I'm going to do. I think I mentioned this in the last stream. Oh, I can do it even better now because of the loot box that we got. I have enough medium improved heavies to outfit the entire mech. Yeah. And then ammunition, of course, we go to our Gauss. I need Hyper Gauss. Hyper Gauss double! And then more Hyper Gauss ammo. That will give me 30 plus 36, so 66 shots. 66 divided by 3. No, 66 divided by 6 is 11, so I've got 11 rounds of shooting. Warhammer's my favorite. I guess Warhammer's a nice... Get Hag 40. I don't have enough ammo to run a Hag 40, but I understand the desire. So, also, I don't think I have a Hag 40. Yeah, I've only got Hag 30s. So this is as big as it gets. However, we do, of course, need to keep in mind there's a streak in the chin, which I don't want. Streak in the chin is so dumb. Although I could put it out here. Oh, I could put in a fairly sizable ATM. Although my heat right now is absolutely through the floor, is total garbage. We are going to need a little bit of heat control in order to help manage so many systems. Also going to need a little bit of heat control in the way of one of these. Maybe a prototype. I'm going to check the normal or the clan ones, but I will take a look at the prototype shortly. Prototype kit, that puts me up to a heat efficiency of 79 for 140. A little bit much. Throw the prototype. We're dealing with a 55 for 98, which is much, much closer. How about a Radical? Oh no, that's Radical Compact. I want a Radical Prototype double heatsink kit for even more cooling. So that'll continue our 67 for 112, so apparently it does less. Which is a little disappointing. Yeah, minus 30% weapon heat. Yeah. Alright, well. I don't have enough external heatsinks for any of them either way. Oh no, I do have a single extra Prototype double heatsink. Never mind. We have piano steel. We're gonna need that. Prototype. Bang. Brings me up to 47 for 98. So I am suffering a 50. I'm going to throw it at. Wait, what? Double heat sinks. Are we out of exchangers? You can... Oh, right. I have the wrong one in here. I have a heat bank. Why do I have a heat bank? No. We need an exchanger clan. Thank you. We have a lot of them. Puts us up to 55 for 89. Lovely. I can throw in a heat bank on top of that for a little bit more. That gives us to 62 for 89. So I am generating 17. 17? No, 27, which is still toasty, but handleable toasty, you know? But these are only going to be firing on occasion. So essentially I have... Oh no, I need that +2 cap. There was a +2 cap in here. Yeah, put that back in there. What are you doing? Madness. 70 for 89. Okay, we're at 19. The 2 engine heatsinks, yeah. Scots 30s need to go on the Achilles, would be brutal to build. I thought you liked PPCs. Besides, I only have enough for one. I've given you many things. ATM 12 would... Oh, I've only got like 3 slots left. I could barely fit it. It would have 1 ton of ammo, but I could do it. If I did that, yeah, I don't have the slots for it. Do I need the Clan Pharaoh? Probably not. Yeah, brings me up to 5 tons, which is actually kind of perfect. Ooh, but that maybe not. Let's be somewhat intelligent about what it is we're doing. I need a gyro XL. Bump. Gives me 4.5 tons. Okay, I can work with it. Or 4.1/8 of a ton. Wait, no, not 4.1/8, because 275 is, because an eighth is 125. 275 would be quarter. 3/8? No, 3. Yeah, no, it's not. 3/8 would be 375. 3/5? I don't know. This the ATM I put in turrets for the lasers, but I want to be like Death Machine. Also, because I like the fact that there's the shoulder launcher on a Warhammer, or even with it. I don't think the medium improved heavy lasers are worth the turret. I think the turret is for like huge ass guns, you know? For like, if I were putting in a massive cannon in the shoulder, because that's where I could put it, that would be perfect for a turret. But medium improved heavy lasers, these are backups at best. So I don't really think that I need to invest too heavily in that. Oh, wow. E1 Welder is gifting another 10 tier 1 subs to the community. We are looking at, I need to scroll up, NeoFed 3, Angry Honking Goose, Parnaz 23, 2012, Wolf's Blood, Archaic Huntsman, M. Wesley Witchman, Highlander DFA, Stunt Zappa, Vish Oliste, and Vander Scherbeck. There we go. See, I can get the names up, I swear. It's a little bit better actually on the screen than before. Once again, folks, heartbeats all around. Why? Because we love each other. We love the people who support the channel. They are incredible. Okay, ATM high explosive. That'll give me how many rounds am I shooting? Not as much as I need. And the standard ton of ammo for the ATM just to make sure that I can reach out and touch people with it. Beautiful. Then we're just going to start shoveling points in armor because we're going to need it. You can't build an ATM boat like this and not shovel in a ton of points in armor. That's just not how that works. Might actually be able to fit in inner sphere large or light Pharaoh. I'm not positive. But it'll be close. Nope, we're overweight. So I am a little bit light in back still. I'm not super happy about. Yeah, it's not quite enough. Not super happy with it. I need a little bit more. I've got to try and put in that armor. So I have 1, 2, 3 slots. That's a little bit light. 3 slots is not enough for any engine type. Light Pharaoh is 5. Anything I can pull out of here? Which is lighter? The Pharaoh? Nope. Gyro is way lighter. Gyro is comically lighter. Let's see. So it's not going to be that. I don't have any simple gyros. Anyway. No easy to implant gyros, unfortunately. Does it need to be an ATM 9? Does the ATM 9 give me much? Compared to, say, an ATM 6, which would be smaller. And the ATM 6 would better be able to handle that ammunition load. So let's drop down to an ATM 6. That gives me 1.5 tons left, which gives me a little bit more armor room. I'm up to 4 slots, but I think the step down is acceptable. Because you need to keep the mech alive. And suffering a lot, and that can be a little difficult. $220 for 250 with back armor of 39s and 49s. That's just not good, dude. Yeah, throw the Pharaoh back on, unfortunately. I need 3 additional slots. It normally needs 7, so that means I've got 4 slots. I need 5 for the light Pharaoh. Throughout the standard, that gives me an extra ton. And that would also give me space for the light Pharaoh. That would allow me to complete out this mech. a little bit more graceful fashion. That way I actually have room for protection. There we go. Get all the way up to 85 on both sides. I cannot. So we've lost our case protection because we've gone light ferro. But that's not a huge deal. I've got a single ton of heavy ATM. I'll get rid of that in 10 turns. I'm up to you're up to 190. You're a madman. You think all this is it's an improved ATM? Ew. Ammo ATMs. Do I have improved heavy? I do. Pull that out. Put in a better one. Thank you. That was very important to catch. Because I was going to ignore all the other warnings because of, you know, the traditional stuff. Integrated searchlight, fog war reveal, pretty nice. You don't have case and your ammo's wrong. Well, one, I don't need case because I've got a single ton of ammunition. We're fine. And the ammunition being wrong, yes, very well pointed out. You don't need case on everything. Besides, there's only one thing that can explode aside from the medium improved heavy lasers. So who cares? Yeah, it's going to take us 3.5 million to build, but I think actually once we get down to it, it may actually be fairly cheap to operate. And that's kind of what I'm looking for. I want cheap to operate. Because we're trying to create budget builds that'll actually allow us to engage the enemy. I'm fine with that. I don't mind the Gausses going boom. I'm protecting the mech through other methods. I haven't actually even fit in the entire cockpit system, which I need to do at some point, but I don't really mind if the Gauss rifles explode or not. The bankruptcy build. Yeah, we can't even build it yet, but we will be, and that'll be the key. So that is my overall view for what I want to do with this mech. Twin Gauss, quad medium heavies, improved ATM-6, and then I will fill out the cockpit with whatever else I can cram in there. So the mech has 3 bombs in it? No, the mech has 6 bombs in it. 7 bombs in it. Because the heavy lasers can explode. So. Still worth it. I mean, when you stop to think about it, lots of mechs have very, very big vulnerabilities, and I don't mind putting that in there. I don't think it's going to come back to bite me all that hard. So. The Gauss weapons won't go boom if you hit the enemies before. See, Highlander knows. Highlander knows exactly what's going on now. I'm going to give it 2 days because I want Arizona Ranger. Give me Arizona Ranger. Thank you. I also want Big Iron because Big Iron's cheap. Big Iron costs me no money. Is there anything wrong with Arizona Ranger? There shouldn't be, but there could be. Okay, good. Arizona Ranger's fine. And one last day for Big Iron. Alright, Big Iron's back on the field. Lovely. Didn't Big Brother need a heat bank or exchanger? If it does, I've got a whole bunch of extras. So, but I think Big Brother is mostly like, I think this is a built design. I like it rewards us by the risk. I think it's just going to look cool. That's the key with me. Achilles needs PVC upgrades. I don't think it does. I think Achilles is actually pretty solid for what it is. It's cheap, which is the important thing. Like, that is the overriding concession right now, is how expensive are you? And if you're cheap, then you're good. Experiment with the targeting computer is very interesting, but like, what would we do with it? If we pulled these off, we've got 10 tons, which is not even enough to pack in 2 Cannoneers PPCs. So, where is it? Oh, wrong tile, actually. So obviously they need to be clans for the additional damage. So that puts us 2 tons over, so we pull off the small X pulses. Brings us up to a heat efficiency of 96 for 144. I mean, that's not exactly, like, useful. It's a little bit much. I mean, I could swap in for our clan system. Further weapon reductions. That gives me a 97 for 144. So I pick up 1. Snubs would be ERPPCs except weaker and just chiller. Brax or Hags, I'm leaning to Hags. I'm good with it. Nah, it's too expensive. Besides, there's no point. The current loadout that it has can mimic this firepower, except in an easier to use format. So, I'm pretty happy with the way it is right now. The biggest trouble is that it feels a little slow. I don't know why, but it just doesn't feel like it's moving all that quickly. and so I need better longer range weapons for it because it's using the heavy MRMs rather than traditional LRMs. But if I do that, then I'm just making basically a Timberwolf Prime, which is not bad. It's just not what you're looking for, you know. 23 on a defend base. Defend bases are traps, by the way, for those of you wondering. Oh, that's an easy capture, but I need a little bit of money to get started with. All right, we'll take the 1.619 million C-bills because, you know, easy mission. Make it a second burner bot? Nah, it's not fast enough for that. Arizona Ranger is packing like all kinds of speed gear on it just to make sure that it can get where it needs going. Whereas other mechs are not. All right, we're going to do a nice cheap drop on this one. Try and save some money. But first I'm going to put a cut in here for YouTube because YouTube can only handle so much. YouTube did not realize that I was stunningly and cleverly stalling them before anything actually happened. So to my YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. I have been Tarek. If you like what you've seen, hit that like button and subscribe. For I receive notification every single time I release one of these videos, press the little bell icon, leave a comment. Otherwise, the YouTube algorithm does not care whatever it is you thought about. See, like buttons don't matter. It's all about the comments now. But still hit the like button just in case. And I'll see you all in the next episode.